this night is through, I must take flight. I can't be your reason to live. If you look, you will see I'm just a gust of wind. That's all I am, a gust of wind in a strange land. If the ace of hearts is what you long for, one of 52 cards, that's what the odds are. I heard some advice, I can't recall when. Now hold on too tight, man, it's just a gust of wind. Nothing more, a gust of wind, leaving at that door home, leaving at the door. When I first came here, I was just wondering, without concern for any one thing. I can't say why, it's just what I have seen. You can't run and hide, no, no, it's just a gust of wind. It's nothing too fair, a gust of wind, that's all it is. That's all it is. Thank you. About the first 20 years, I wasn't a songwriter. I was an interpreter, and I'd listen to blues music, and I would make it my own in the sense that I would never play it like I heard it on the record. And often I would be playing in these juke joints and roadhouses where people wanted to dance, and I was by myself, and I had this piece of wood on the floor with a microphone on it. So I started to develop the sound of a four-piece band. You know, a bass player with my thumb and my finger brushing and grabbing melodies, and my harmonica, and and I was always looking to have a more and more and more percussive sound. So I began to hit the guitar, and I began to just look for as much percussion as I could. So, and of course I'm in love with tremolo, the tremolo sound, which I got from you know, I mean, you mentioned Tony Joe White earlier. He's probably one of my biggest influences. Tony Joe White and Slim Harpo, tremolo guys, you know. So early on in my 20s, I fell in love with tremolo and the harmonica. I began to play the harmonica in a taxi cab in Boston. I drove taxis there. So when there was nobody in my cab, I'd be, learn how to play.
How you feeling? Thank you.
Well, these guitars are slinky and hard and just a slab of wood. and they got a lot of resonance the way they were built. And I put these P90 pickups in here, reverse coils, so I can get rid of 60 cycle buzz that you get in some places where the wiring is not so good. So I can just switch this like this, and it gives me that.
A low moon was crawling slow out across the window. I hung up the phone, I shook my head, trying to make sense of it. Something about it was all wrong. It kept me up for a long time. I tried hard to understand it, but I came up empty. What Katie did, can you keep it to yourself? If I tell you what Katie did. What Katie did, can you keep it to your head? If I tell you what Katie did. The headlights came around the bend. I caught her out there walking. She had something in her hand, it was glittering. I had down low like she was lost. She had no place to go. She might not have been thinking straight, so I can say. What Katie did, can you keep it to yourself? If I tell you what Katie did. What Katie did, can you keep it here? If I tell you what Katie did. He said it wasn't true, it's a lie, and there's no proof. A made-up story, you're a fool to buy. It's what he told me, looking me straight in the eye. All right then, maybe you could help me. There's something I'd like for you to tell me. Her shoes were muddy and there'd been no rain. What do you say to that, my friend? What Katie did, can you keep it to yourself? If I tell you what Katie did. What Katie did, can you keep it here? If I tell you what Katie did. Have you ever woke up from a dream? Sweat all over your skin. You make coffee strong and black, thinking the dream's never coming back. If fate was wrote on a page somewhere, who would ever know there'd been a change out there? The night was dark and the moon was low, like I told you before. What Katie did, can you keep it to yourself? If I tell you what Katie did. What Katie did, can you keep it here? If I tell you what Katie did.
The thumb is, you know, like, it's like my bass player, you know. That's what thumb's doing. It's like a bass line. If I add the other stuff, that's the index finger. Here's the thumb.
It's not my first First time out here, I know how the road bends. A multitude lane in high gear, rolling on number 10. The sun's gone down, I see my old friend on the horizon coming up again. I'm not alone, I'm being shadowed. A big moon over between silos. Once again I think of you, there in the doorway, standing there the way you do, as I drove away. Tall grass on the edge of my headlights, my foot on the gas, I feel alright. I'm not alone, I'm in the shadow. A big moon over the hollow. Telephone wires and railway ties, porch lights left on all night. That moon is full like a heart, one that's far away from home. I got no way to know what you're dreaming of. Call my name out low, whispering in the dark. The windshield frames the night like a picture show. I got no time to waste, so far to go. I'm not alone, I'm being shadowed. Moon shimmer long across the water. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Thank you.
It's just another melodic thing. And I have different tunings. This is an open D tuning, and I have an open A tuning and an open E tuning and various tunings.
As a razor and the morning sun's east, stood near as a tailor, yet still out of reach. No way to maneuver through your maze. I tried to get moving, I was stuck in place. Tell me what was I to do? The sun's an hour high, yeah, I got to go, but I can't find my way to the door. I turn the dial and a voice starts to sing. Don't even try to understand this thing. Tell me what was I to do? Thank you for asking, but I'm doing alright. I called a taxi, it's waiting outside. I saw the driver light a cigarette. I heard you holler, don't leave just yet. Tell me what was I to do? A freeway sign at a speed like this ain't no surprise. The fences fall by the edge of the deep, and the child inside is easily seen. Tell me what was I to do? Thank you for asking, but I'm doing alright. I called a taxi, it's waiting outside. I saw the driver light a cigarette. I heard you holler, don't leave just yet. Tell me what was I to do? What was I to do?
Thank you. You know, blues is a language, and I was living in Boston. You know, I left Quebec when I was 12 years old, and my parents moved to Boston, and I learned how to speak English, and soon thereafter I was kind of more or less American. And so I played the British invasion music, you know, the Rolling Stones and the Zombies and all that stuff. But when I came out of the military, I was about 20 years old, and I heard Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf and those guys, and I felt deeply hard for that. And so I began to play blues music, and I'm sure I wasn't very authentic at it for many, many years, but it's been 35 years now.
I felt the ghost of trouble leaving town. A backdraft rumble on a silver greyhound. I can't say for sure, nah, looking back about a strange new feeling that I had. Our voice said, man, get your things, get up off of them old back springs. You got somewhere to go, you ain't been there before. Some kind of thirst for something more's there. Talking to me, who's there? Talking to me, who's there talking to me? The sign said, this is where the road ends. On the backside it read, it's where it begins. I walked into a painting by artist unknown. Nobody was waiting. I kept kept on going, and I drew clear water from an old stone well. Up from the bottom come the voice again. Who was there talking to me? Who's there talking to me? Oh, who's there talking to me? Was a road through here, I can tell it's almost overgrown, but not quite yet. Bright cantangle around my feet. Nighttime is falling, it's getting hard to see. I passed by a graveyard wall, headed east. Everybody there was resting in peace. So thank you very much, whoever you are, for letting a fool like me get this far. Who's there talking to me? Who's there talking to me? Who's there? Who's there talking to me? Who's talking to me? Thank you. Where the track cuts, count of 9, a diesel pulls up a long line, slowing up the grade to a crawl, where Jolie waits for an empty car. Away from a man with a cruel tongue and a violent hand, who done told her more than once, I'll put you 6 under if you try to run. She walked into the pond, said how much for that little 32. The man at the counter said, are you sure what you gonna do? Run, Jolie, run, Jolie, run. Arkansas border, Tennessee bound, cross muddy water into Memphis town. Walk up a room, a deadbolt on the door, a street lamp moon, a creak in the floor. Neon glows until the break of day, where she goes to make money. Pouring whiskey, pouring gin, don't tell nobody where you been. The little 32 you hid in her pocket stays loaded. Run, Jolie, run, Jolie, run. scene plays in her head over and over again. There's movement beneath the street lamp, and a little 32 gun is in her hand. It barks like a dog, 2, 3, 4, that's called in the shadow. Now Jolie waits for the morning freight, going where nobody knows her name. Run, Jolie, run, Jolie, run. Run, Jolie, run, Jolie, run. Thank you. Hey, and she got a deal on a new love that seemed real. She decided to let him know her, a green light to move closer. She asked if he would be her man. He held her tight, he said, maybe I can. But in his arms she knew that night, here I go one more time. Sylvia's got a new man. Sylvia's got a new man. Yes, she does. Little one playing in the sand, they're too young to understand. Gonna be grown up soon one day, that's when love are gonna have its way. Up and down the roller coaster ride, one day laughing and the next day crying. Nobody I know can explain what makes new love be that way. Hey, Sylvia got a new man. Brand new love. It's a what she's thinking of. Sylvia got a new man. Yes, she got. She been fooled more than one time by a cruel love unkind. Time will heal, everybody knows, until that day your heart will say no. Then you step out on the limb again. Never know how we will end. That's a chance you just got to take. Every new love is a high stake. Sylvia got a new man. Sylvia got a new man. Yes, she do. She got a new man. Sylvia do. Thank you. no sleep last night. A line of storms came through. The baby woke up crying. Took a while to soothe. Elbows on the table's edge, tired to the bone. She heard a song in her head. It just seemed to come along. If you're staying real, if you're staying real, if you're staying real still, you can hear a heartbeat. John made some money. He laid it down at the cash and loan counter. They held his guitar. He sat down on a wooden chair, the look on his face. Hey, hey, it's good, my friend, after weeks and days. If you're staying real, if you're staying real still, if you're staying real still, you can hear a heartbeat. Let a girl with the jump rope showing out for a boy. So much I don't know, so young and full of joy. Tangled hair in a summer dress, and his shy look there. Laughter mixing with the dust, the breeze lifts in the air. If you're staying real, if you're staying real, if you're staying real still, you can hear a heartbeat. Staying real still. Thank you.
Well, July Sun is about a drifter. It's not in this tuning, so I can't play it for you right now. But you know, I write these songs about that. I try to paint a landscape. Like July Sun is a very stark dirt road, and the traveler, and there's a crow, and there's a fence, and there's a Y with no sign saying which way to go, and the crow's laughing at the guy, you know, and he's thinking about some love that he lost. Self-portrait, I guess.
Drifting under the July sun, on the way through Avion. There's a wire up in the road, no sign upon the pole. You might know the way to go. If you ask passing crow, but he gonna keep on laughing right on by. He gonna leave you there to make up your mind. Under the July sun, under the July sun, what you say when you open eyes, pull the sheet, stay a little while. I feel alright when you come around, but you won't learn your way in my town. I read your letter from far away, and all the things you try to say. A highway never did love anyone. Next time your head might be so long. Under the July sun, under the July sun. When my shadow grows to be long, that's when I'm gonna get lonesome. Tell me, who do you think of when you're out under the July sun? Under the July sun, under the July sun, under the July sun. Thank you. Two bends in the road between you and I. A new wind started blowing, took me by surprise. I asked the passerby, am I going the right way? I got something in my eye I can't see clear today. If I was standing up on higher ground, waving my hands, calling all around, would you hear me? Oh, just say my name. There's two bends between us on the road today. A butterfly in the wind, they don't know how fragile his wings are. And he we all know love is a lot like him now, fragile just like him.